Alright, Gingies, let's try this again, shall we? Welcome to my CS journey. Hey, you there. While the video is loading, you have some time to subscribe and like the video. I would really appreciate that. Thank you and enjoy the video. To start off this video, I want to take you back a few years. Back to when I started playing CSGO. So as you probably know, a few years ago the game was still CSGO and it wasn't CS2 yet, because CS2 hasn't been all that long. At the age of 15, I was just chilling, vibing, playing some Minecraft, but I was getting tired of playing Minecraft and I wanted to play something new. Well, from time to time when I was playing Minecraft, I was also playing games like Call of Duty, and Halo. So I was playing the competitive shooter genre, but just not in the same category as CS, and I was looking for that something else in a shooter. That's when one day at school, my friends told me you should try CSGO. That day, I went home, I bought CSGO, and I played like a monster for days.
And it's done! It's Liquid again, and it all starts with a crazy wall bang through the door. He's gonna try and catch him out, lurk up closely. He sees him coming, nice shot by Simple, there's two. Back turn, they don't know they're there! Is he gonna miss? He doesn't! He pulls it back! He keeps it for 13 rounds for Liquid, and I'm sorry, Navi. Your chances, they're gone again. It's gonna have to be a hell of a second half. Flash through, it's now or never to go. They play it perfectly again, Simple with one. And the HB 18 only, but Guardian does it!
And I was having fun playing CSGO, but I was kind of digging myself a hole that I wouldn't be able to get out of, and I wouldn't realize that until a few months later. Time skip until a few months later, and most of you probably already know when this happened and what happened, because I've talked about it a lot of times. MLG Columbus 2016, Liquid versus Luminosity Gaming. At this time I was only 16 when I saw one of the most miraculous things happen that I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's gonna hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cold has saved Luminosity with the all play. Unthinkable scenes there on the B apartments.
When this happened, I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. And instantly my brain made the switch. I wanted to be like that. I wanted to do shit like that. I wanted to play like that. I wanted to show people crazy stuff that I did, just like Coldzera did. I started grinding, but the problem was I was still stuck in Silver 1 and I didn't have the skill set at all to get out of it, which also wasn't really helped by the fact that my internet was insane garbage. I didn't have an Ethernet cable. I was playing on 900 ping every fucking game. My dream was a bit in shambles. But then I realized, and this might not help for a lot of people, but it did really help me, is I am good at Call of Duty. I am good at Halo. But how did I get good in those games? Because I wasn't really playing a lot of online on Halo, for example. How did I get good at Halo? I realized that I had gotten good by just practicing offline. Like, all I really did was just practice offline. So I did the same with CSGO. I just played offline for a whole month until I got an Ethernet cable, and then I could fully have the online experience. And I'm talking about really playing offline. I was playing deathmatches against bots, I was playing casual against bots, I was playing competitive against bots for a whole fucking month. About maybe 800 hours. And then I got my Ethernet cable and I jumped right back into the online experience. And your boy went from silver all the way to fucking global in about 200 or 400 hours. At 1200 hours, I was fucking global. The player that had been grinding offline for a whole fucking month and just came back out of nowhere, that was silver 1, hit fucking global, and nobody could believe his eyes. I mean, I couldn't believe my fucking eyes that I did it. The reason I'm telling you this is because hitting global, surely it felt good, but it wasn't giving me the same feelings that I had when I was watching the MLG Columbus game. So I had to do something, because I wanted those feelings again and I wasn't getting them. I needed more. And speaking of wanting more, I started playing ECA and Faceit. And I got shit down my throat a lot of times. I really got smacked around. Which brought me back to practicing. I started practicing again and I started getting better at ECA and Faceit. When grinding Faceit and ECA, I was having insane moments and I was getting that feeling again. I even had these 2 insane games that I can still remember. Like, one of these is actually in a montage on my channel. I can put the name and the link in the bio and the thumbnail here or something, and then you can look for it on my channel if you want to see that stuff. But it was just an insane comeback against a player that was basically going professional, so that shit felt fucking good because we absolutely destroyed him. I also remember a game where I think we went like overtime 8 times or something. It was a game that took like 2 or 3 hours. That shit was fucking insane as well. But that's not the point. My point is I was doing insane stuff on ECA and Faceit and I was getting that feeling. Bro! Jump shot, no scope, what the fuck? But it still wasn't enough for me. I wanted to be level 10 on Faceit. Which brought me to the point where I started grinding Faceit. Well, you gotta know that I'm somebody that still goes to school, so it takes a lot of time for me to grind, because I don't just grind games all fucking day. So I decided to start looking for a team, because Coldzera was playing on a team. Coldzera was having fun and doing stupid shit on a team, so why wouldn't I be able to do that when I'm like level 7 Faceit? So I made a team, I was level 7, and our first goal was to grind together and get to level 10, because most of us weren't level 10. I think nobody was level 10. And these players were good, they were okay, but the problem was our chemistry wasn't working. It wasn't working at all, and I actually only had chemistry with one player who I actually still talk to. But our chemistry during the games, that wasn't working at all, and we were getting dicked down a lot. I think I went from level 7 to level 4 in the whole time of me playing with the team. That's when we disbanded the team because people were starting to argue and the chemistry wasn't working at all. Like I said, I went from level 7 to level 4 or something, so I had to grind back 6 levels. So my mental was kinda at an all-time low again. So I started grinding back until the point that I hit level 8. And I was hard stuck. I wasn't able to get out of level 8 at all. Nobody that I knew was close to level 8, so I couldn't play with anybody else. I had to solo queue all the time. And I was hard stuck. I couldn't do shit about it. I would play the best games of my life and it wouldn't do anything for the team and we would still lose. And that's when my mental was at an all-time low, because I was hard stuck and I couldn't do shit about it. And we've reached the point where we're close to this year actually. It was basically last year. And then CS2 released and I saw my chance, baby. And I took that chance, baby. I jumped right into that shit.
For over 2 decades, Counter-Strike has offered an elite competitive experience, one shaped by millions of players from across the globe. And now, the next chapter in the CS story is about to begin. This is Counter-Strike 2.
When CS2 released, I had that same mindset switch again that I had all those years ago. I had to grind, man. I had to reach level 10 and be better than all the rest of the people that were playing on Faceit. I had to. So I started grinding like a monster again. And taking advantage of the game just being released and people not putting in the same hours that I started playing Faceit and I actually reached level 10, baby. And it felt fucking good. I actually got the feeling that I got when I was watching MLG Columbus 2016. I actually did it. I reached level 10 and I felt like a fucking god. Guess what? It wasn't enough for me. I reached level 10 and it felt fucking good for a week. And the feeling started to fade again. I started to grind level 10 and just I would be in the same fucking hole that I was in level 8. Some people would play good and we would win a few matches. We would lose a few matches and lose all the elo again. I was just stuck in the same hole and I wanted to have something new. I wanted to have that feeling again. Which is when me and my friends, which are a little lower level than me, but it's fine, they're still good players, we decided to make a Faceit team to join the ECA League and to play the PGL major qualifiers. And looking on the bright side, we had a pretty good chance. We actually won our first game. If I'm able to pull up the bracket, I will show you, but we were actually 2 games away from playing against Bleed, professional players. And that shit made me lose my mind. It felt so fucking good. I was going to play against professional players and I was starting to get that feeling. It felt so good. I couldn't believe that I was gonna play against actual professional players. I wanted to play against those guys. I wanted to play against those professional players. And we lost our second match. So we weren't able to play against Bleed. But it did make me realize something. It made me realize that showing off what I can do, showing off cool plays and all that stuff, I really enjoy that. And it comes close to giving me that feeling that I had all those years ago. But what I really want to do is perform with professional players, play with professional players, be good enough to play on their level and to compete with them. Well, we saw our chance because there was a second chance qualifier, second PGL qualifier. So we signed up again. And the first game, we got absolutely fucking destroyed, so we were out again. And I wasn't able to get the feeling. I was getting close. I knew how to get the feeling, but I just wasn't getting it yet. Got to the Faceit ECA League, which to my surprise, it's still fucking awesome, but I got the opportunity to play against Force Ladies. If you don't know, Force is a professional CS team, and Force Ladies is just their female counterpart. Force Ladies is a fucking great team though. Like, they have won ECL Impact and many other tournaments. So it was happening. I was playing against a professional team. I didn't have to play a qualifier. I didn't have to do anything. I was just playing against them without me needing to do actually something. Which is where all I basically had to do and what I wanted to do was compete with them. Compete on their level with them. And we got fucking shafted. I didn't have a single chance to do anything. After a week of practicing, I wasn't able to show anything. I wasn't able to do anything. We just got absolutely fucking destroyed and I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do. So, goodbye feeling. I'm never getting it back because now there's no opportunity for me to play against a professional team anymore because we lost and we are down in the ladders. The PGL qualifiers are over. It's done. No more 2016 feeling. No more getting that feeling back. It's not happening. And that's the end of the story. No. Put me back on. We are not going down without a fight. I'm not done yet. I haven't reached that feeling, and I still want to get that feeling. And the thing is, I want you to get that feeling as well. So, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. And I will keep you updated about my CS journey, and I will try to keep reaching higher levels for you people. For you Gingies. That way I can still make sure I help you improve, and I can still give you tips and all that stuff. And in the meantime, I can try to reach higher levels and bigger heights and try to do more awesome stuff. So, what do you think about my offer? You wanna stay on this journey with me? Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one, Gingies. Peace.
お前はもう死んでいる。